I've never wanted to make money with YouTube before. I was that set on keeping this as a hobby because I know you need to sacrifice a lot to make your hobby into your work. All I wanted from BookTube was to get into a nice community with a lot of book loving friends and talk books all day, and rightfully so. And that's exactly what I have achieved, even with the little following count I have. However, my circumstances right now demand me to get another job, and content creator might be the only job I'm physically able to do and still really enjoy. Therefore, I have decided to start an experiment and see what would happen if I would treat YouTube as my job. To see if this works, we have to compare. So let's dive into my current numbers first. Currently, I have 263 subscribers. In the last 90 days, I got 50,200 times that YouTube showed me. Out of those showings, 840 people clicked on my video, which is I have my settings in Dutch, so it's hard for me to translate them into English. But the percentage of people that actually click on my videos to watch them is 1.7. I have 98 returning viewers, 1.5 unique viewers, 1.5k unique viewers, 11 subscribers gained, and the most viewed videos are reading sprints. No surprises about the reading sprints, they always do well. The one I would like to get higher is the amount showed, but mostly the amount people press to watch my video. So I would like to get that 1.7 up. In the last 28 days, I gained 0 subscribers. I had 203 unique viewers, 24 returning viewers, and again, most views were sprints. I have been viewed or shown by Google for 9.5k, which gave me actually 155 views. And the amount of time people clicked was 1.6. So that is what we try to better in this series. Like I said in this video, we're going to mostly look at what I have and how to improve that. Because currently I have around 400 videos on my channel. And to be honest with you, I'm not proud of all of them. I have started 4 years ago. The video quality wasn't good. The sound quality was even worse. It took me, I think, 2 or 3 years before you guys told me my sounds were incredibly soft. And that is when I could finally improve. So I think we'll definitely be removing some of the older videos that aren't the quality I would like to maintain. And that also gives me the opportunity to refilm some of those videos in better quality. And then we have to get probably over all the tags and this whole SEO thing of all the videos that we keep. I have to do a bit of research. What actually helps on YouTube? What is actually important? What YouTube likes? And see how we can better the videos we already have, and then we'll start building on the information gained. So it's research time. So I was doing some research, and then an idea popped up. And I decided to ask ChatGPT, how would you get an underperforming booktube channel about middle grade books, fairy tale retellings, and gothic horror get more viewers and more subscribers? Please give me specific action points. And it actually did come up with some interesting things. So let's get through them. First is niche clarity and channel branding. Define a sharp channel identity, which I absolutely can do better in. It even suggests a memorable tagline like where magic, monsters, and middle grade meet. And that's not a bad one, is it? Ensure your banner, about section, thumbnail aesthetics reflect these genres. The banner and the about section is definitely something I need to rework. And I will be working on thumbnails, but that's obviously video specific. Make a strong value position. What would people watch you? Are you a teacher, a parent, a gothic lit nerd? Communicate that in your about section and intro. So it's still about the about section and, sometimes the intro of your video. A content strategy, use searchable content hooks, post videos people search for, focus on best middle grade books for this age or team, a narrated gothic horror you've never read, fairy tale retellings better than Disney. Isn't that a good one? That title would suck me in personally. And it also said use TubeBuddy or FitIQ to optimize title tags, and it says free versions. Unfortunately, I could only find the version you have to pay for a month. I have to give them permission to edit my YouTube, which I do not want them to give. So, yeah. I'm not sure about those two, but I have seen in my research other people talk about IA that makes your titles better, or your description better, because YouTube does use IA to watch your whole videos and see if you're true to what you're seeing. So IA is actually better at knowing what YouTube wants than we are. Wait, short summarize, that is not exactly how it is. Don't take me black and white, but that is an over-dramatized version of the synopsis of what I've researched in this specific time. Do team series or challenges? Yes, that is what I see a lot, that YouTube loves series because it's easy for them to pair them and do, get more of your content out there. So if you use the same titles, like reading gothic books until I lose the will to go on, or reading middle grade books until I lose the will to go on, stuff like that, that will enhance, it will be easier team, and it will easier recognize the people you want to target. Same as I read this amount of certain books and here's my top 10, stuff like that. So they say leverage current trends, and it immediately was like, books like Wednesday Addams would read because Wednesday was a big gothic moment. I know. What do you think I'm planning? ChatGPT, right? We will have Never Marathon in August specifically for this. I've waited until the second season came out, and I have so many ideas of sit down videos, like books Wednesday would approve of, books read it like Wednesday, like stuff like that. If you love the Addams Family vibe, read these books, stuff like that. So yes, I will. So, but I feel like there are less. It's harder for me to get on trends in BookTube. I could do better with the movies and the series things combined with books, definitely. But I think BookTube overall is pretty stable. There is a huge romantasy era right now, which I cannot participate in. So I definitely cannot hope on that trend. So Then it talks about thumbnail titles and intros. It says to use bold text, high contrast colors, and emotional facial expressions, even stylized or illustrated. So we could definitely try that for the thumbnail part. And then add a spooky or fairy tale visual motive like ravens, moons, or castles. We'll see. I have searched for more ideas of. I've checked some thumbnails out. Trim video intros, hook in the first 5 seconds. I thought you had 10, so that's at least half. So, but like it says, I found the weirdest Snow White retelling, and it is not for kids. And I was like, I have a whole book list of middle grade books that are not for kids, but I'm waiting for that to get bigger to make the video. So that's funny to me. It does say to post more community polls, which I could improve on, so that helps actually. It does say to reply to every comment, which I do because I love your comments. So I just do that. It does say use pinned comments to boost watch time, and that might actually be smart. And then it talks about collabs and networking and cross promotion, which I should be doing, but not in this one. We're not gonna try everything all at once. And then it even came up with creative ideas for upcoming videos. And these are funny. They're not even that bad. Ranking fairy tale retellings from light to disturbing. And I was like, yes, that sounds good. But you could also, got like horror from light to this. You can do that with a lot of books. And then I could also do it for middle grade, because I do have a lot of middle grades that are disturbing and should not be read by kids. Middle grade books that scared me more than adult horror. Yes, I have done a similar video like that. I have removed a lot of videos on my channel, so I need to check if it's still there, because from all the videos that are still there, I need to redo the titles and the descriptions to make them more viable for YouTube and let YouTube know that I'm doing a reboost. And I love this one. It was If These Books Were Tim Burton Films. And I was like, yes, I need those now. Thank you. I read only Gothic books for a week, and you can read anything just for a week. And I think that works. When I did a tiny bit of research for YouTube videos, and when you type in BookTube, what you find is mostly weekly vlogs, which is why it's so hard to make multiple videos a week. Because currently I'm not reading a lot of books in a week, and I don't want to do a vlog every week with just one book. And I like to do team vlogs anyway, so Fairy tale versus original, which is darker, and I love this for retellings. I can definitely see this in a short video format, where you're putting one retelling until the other one, which one is darker, and then you let them know. I think that would be really fun to do, easy to do as well, to keep it going weekly. So yeah, GPTI actually had something relevant to say about upgrading my YouTube channel. I just want to let you know. So I have done my research, and this is what I've learned. Things that YouTube algorithm likes. Series. So any videos that have the same object, the same sort of name, it's very easy for YouTube to couple them, or you know what to recommend next, because it's the same in a series. YouTube also likes shorts. That's definitely something I can improve on. Not in this video though. And then apparently a lot of people using AI for their titles and the description, as well as their tags. And I think that is an extreme smart one, because apparently YouTube has IA to screen your video, see if it is about the topic you say it is. And it all, you know, YouTube uses IA for that kind of stuff. So it makes sense to me that if you have AA text, AA descriptions, the IA of YouTube also picks it up easier. Then apparently there is a part in your channel, it's in your channel settings, and there you can put a channel description in as well as tags. I did not know that. I have 0 tags there, so we should put a lot of in there. And it's like booktube and you know, all the genres I read, stuff like that. Not video specific, but channel specific ones. And then also one that is not for this video, but probably part 2 of this series, because, you know, YouTube likes series, is that there is this tab in your YouTube studio that lets you see the most popular videos in your niche. And I think that is a good way to see what sort of videos you could be making. So I will be using that in the future. But again, that is more about making new videos than it is about improving videos. Of, you know, the old ones that we already have. Then a schedule. YouTube likes when it knows when you upload. If you upload on the same days every week, that's what they like. They also would like you to upload at least twice a week. So we're back to twice a week. Since this was my job now, right? It has to be doable. I hope that wasn't too loud. There was a tractor driving. But I'm filming next to their window. So I'm not sure if you hear that. And since YouTube likes shorts so much, the easiest way to get them is to turn your long format videos into shorts. And different creators use different programs for that. Unfortunately, I have not found a free one yet. So although I like that idea, I'm not sure how soon we're going to work with it, because that is again another investment. And then that is the same. There were a lot of programs like VideoQ, TubeBuddy that all optimize your tags and your titles. And there were programs where you can put a lot of channels in your niche that you chose by yourself and see what videos did well for them and did better than their other videos on the channel and stuff. But it's all paid for. So it'll take a while before we get to do stuff like that, because it is yet another investment that I do not have the money for right now. But it is interesting to me for later on. So sort of the same titles. A bit dramatic, as we know. So the whole, you know, I made a video in February. I read 84 fairy tale retellings. And these are the best of them. So now I could make another video that is like, I read this amount of middle grade books and these are the best of them. But yeah, schedule. And tags everywhere. You can put text in your description of you should put text in the channel thing. You should put text in your video descriptions. And then, you know, in the, if you go down, there is actually another place where you can put text, and you should use that as well. So there's a lot of tags, and then mostly optimizing your descriptions for SEO. I did not have full descriptions. I usually just put in my other info for my other socials and stuff like that. So that is the plan. And then the other important thing is thumbnails. And I know that. So I did a little research, and for BookTube, what you mostly see is one big picture video, photo with somebody on it. Kayla actually did an experiment, and the thumbnails where she was on it with her full body did the best. So one big picture with yourself in a lot of books, showing as much of yourself as well as making it look cozy and themed. And then just one simple title in them, those tend to do the best. That is not what I have. So I think for me in this vlog, we're gonna focus on the descriptions and the tags and the thumbnails, which means that I have deleted my old videos already. There were a lot of them that I talked to you earlier about that I wasn't happy with the quality of, and I was ruthless. So of the 400 something videos I have, I only have 122 videos left. And of those videos, I need to improve the thumbnail for all of them, as well as the video descriptions, and put text in the video descriptions. That is my priority for this video. So let's get cracking. So I just tried to let ChatGPT write a description for my videos. So, you know, it's optimized for CEO. And I think I forgot to ask that. But I just typed in, could you please write me a 1-paragraph description for my book, Knitting and Crochet Podcast, where I talk about middle grade books, fairy tale retellings, crochet and summer dress, as well as baby gifts. One is a stuffed bunny plushie and one crochet project is a baby jacket with bunny ears. I also talk about knitting vanilla socks and lace socks in this video. I'm targeting readers, knitters and crocheters who want a cozy time talking about their hobbies. And ChatGPT came up with actually a pretty damn good description. Now I'm not sure if it is optimized for CAO because I did not ask. So maybe I should. But I think I'm gonna copy this anyway. Because what I came up with is, welcome to a cozy corner of the fiber and fiction world. And I love that. In this episode, I chat about charming middle grade reads and enchanting fairy tale retellings while sharing my latest crochet project. Isn't that cute? It sounds so cute. I need to talk about the projects I mentioned. It's including a dreamy summer dress, sweet ham and baby gifts like a stuffed bunny plushie and a baby jacket with adorable bunny ears. I also dive into my current knitting adventures, from simple sewing vanilla socks to delicate lace designs. Whether you're a fellow reader, knitter, or crocheter, pour yourself a warm drink and join me for a relaxing time celebrating the joy of handmade crafts and magical stories. And I was like, this is the best description ever. I could not have written that. So it works. It actually works. And it baffles me. It baffles me that this works. And I'm so excited now to try it for every video. My backlog. And then to make tags for every single video. Then right? I'm baffled. So I just want to share that with you. So yeah, there we go. Hello. I have been at this for hours now. What I decided to do is better the thumbnails. However, that is very hard because most booktube thumbnails are one big picture with text on it. But for a lot of these older videos, I don't have a picture that is good enough to be one big picture with text. So I had pictures for the last couple of podcasts. So those thumbnails I have bettered. And I then decided to at least better the tags. So I bettered the tags for the channel overall, and I wrote the overall text that I want under every video. And then I decided to put every video transcript in ChatGPT for a video description. I've been at this for, I think, at least 2 hours. And I was like, let's just do the first page. And then, because I have deleted a lot of videos. I had 400 videos, but a lot of them were not the quality I wanted anymore. So I deleted them. And I now have 122 videos left on this channel. And I was like, let's do the first page, which is 30 videos. But I've been at this for like 2 hours now. To give every video a good description, get the links out that I don't need anymore, get links in, but also get tags in, and a description that is SEO optimized. I still have 12 videos left after 2 hours of work. This is a lot of work, guys. I hope it pays off. I hope it pays off. It's done. Finally. I've done it. I'm free again. That was such a chore. So it's like 2 weeks later, but I have finished to change the description of all currently 125 videos I have on my channel. They all got a SEO optimized description as well as tags in them. For some of those videos I also changed the title, but not for everyone. Some titles I didn't find it necessary. Some days I was so tired doing this. I did not want to. So, I should look at the titles one more time, as well as the thumbnails. The thumbnails definitely need to change. So, I am seeing tiny changes already. So obviously this is not an instant fix, right? And I've just finished this. So it's not like that we have sat on this for a week and see how it changed stuff. It doesn't look now. But what I can see is my click rate seems to improve, as well as the time people are watching my videos. The click rate might be because of I already made some new thumbnails, but it could be that, or the titles I might have changed, as well as I think the improved watching time is an indication that YouTube is starting to find my people, because they watch longer. So the people that click are obviously interested in this and watch it longer than the people that used to. So I think that's good. Yeah, not sure if it is CEO related, but it could be. So let's give this another one, maybe 2 weeks, and I'll see you then. And I'll talk to you my numbers and see how that improved. It's a week later. So not 2 weeks. But I think it's time to do the numbers. I have been changing things on my channel now from like the last week of May. It's currently the 20th of June. So we had almost a month of changes. It is already hard because outside of this video, I also changed the quality of my videos with a new camera and stuff that I'm making another video about. So I think it is already hard to decide which number is based on what. So let's not take any longer, because I'm mostly now going to improve on different things than what this video is about. However, while editing this, I have seen that it is kind of chaotic. Surprise, surprise. I don't think I've ever told you what I actually did. So I think it's time to give you a summary of the things I did in this time to improve my YouTube channel, and then go through the numbers. So what I did to improve my YouTube channel is get rid of dead weight. I removed around 300 videos from my channel that I was not proud about. I was it wasn't great content because either the audio or the video quality wasn't that good. Then for the videos that remained, for the 122 videos that remained, I changed all descriptions. I make the descriptions of every single video SEO friendly and then put extra text in the descriptions of the video. More so than just the place where you put text in the video, I also did it in the description. For almost every single video, I also changed the title. And I all did it with ChatGPT, which was very helpful, but still it took me like 2.5 weeks to do. I then also changed the text for my channel. I optimized my channel with channel specific tags. And then under the videos, I did video specific tags where that video was about. And then for over half of the videos, I changed the thumbnail. I changed the thumbnail to one big picture with one singular title, sort of like this. I have around 60 videos left to change the thumbnail. And since I'm currently having 127 videos on my YouTube channel, you know, I have done over half. Because obviously the new videos have it too. And that is the other thing. I already started a schedule of making 2 videos a week and uploading them, which I would rather talk about in the other video, as well as changing the quality audio-wise, video-wise, with the new camera and the new mic. However, it is sort of intertwined, so I want you to know that that video will come out later. However, we have, at this point, when seeing these numbers, we already kind of started it. However, I think the numbers are very positive. Let me scooch. I should be in the middle. Because this were the odd numbers. And with only making sure you have tagged every place you could put them, most of these numbers are doubled. So it is basically tags and the thumbnail. I do think that the new thumbnails make a huge difference, as well as obviously the audio and video quality. I hope that makes a huge difference because the camera was not cheap. So look at the numbers now. I did again from the last 28 days. So there is a bit in it that we were still doing the research and not actively working on the YouTube channel. We now have 265 subscribers. And I gained in this 28 days, I gained 4 subscribers. So what happened is that some people unsubscribed when I started putting out more content, and then overall we got 4 new ones. So now we have like 2 more than the last time I talked to you. So that obviously didn't double. However, last time, in the last 28 days before this, we get 0 subscribers, and now we got 4 new ones. So that is quadrupled. We used to have 203 unique viewers, and that is now 301. So definitely an improvement. As well as the returning viewers. That used to be 24 and now it's 65, which is a doubling. And I think that is very important, you know, that people come back and watch it. So then the amount of times people have showed my videos on YouTube, like YouTube recommended it somewhere or put it somewhere, has also doubled. It is now 20.6k of showings instead of the 9.5k we had, which obviously helps a lot. And then the views out of these showed items is now 364, which is also a double up because we had 155 last time. The hours watch time doubled again. It's now 49.61 hours instead of 22.2. I do think that is because the audio quality is better, the video quality is better, and I kind of changed how I was filming in my new videos. So that is definitely something we will explore in the next video that is coming out. The click rate, overall in the 28 days, the click rate only increased to 1.7, which is almost nothing. And I'm very disappointed by that. However, the last videos I put out all had click rates over 2. I had a video with 2.3 and even one with 2.7. So this might be the stat that is still hold back because of the research phase instead of the doing phase. Because I do see in my new videos that is increasing on a high rate. So overall, I think this is really good. Like, we doubled a lot of stats. Like, the returning viewers and unique viewers has been increased. But like, the showed on YouTube has definitely doubled, as well as the views out of the times YouTube showed me. So I do think that is because of the tags. YouTube is starting to find my people. There's definitely wiggle room. We need to improve on it even more. But I definitely think that is because of all the text we put in, all the descriptions that are now optimized for SEO, so it is easier for Google to find my videos and put them out there. So overall, I'm very happy with this result. This is a very unusual video for me to make. So I hope you enjoyed it anyway. If you did, please don't forget to like, subscribe if you want to see more chaos from me or see how I better my channel in the next couple of episodes. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, nerds!